Hello everyone, so this is my second video of generating a question paper through Google Forms. In my first video, I have explained all the basics, how to create the question paper. So it is advisable to view that video first, and after that for advanced settings, you can view this video. In this session, I would be explaining the setting of the time limit, the date and the time limit, and in case we want to incorporate the questions which have some special symbols which we cannot write comfortably in the Google Forms, so how we could incorporate those questions. So let me just show you once that on my system in this downloads, I have some images. This is a chemistry image, so I have some questions and I have just converted them into the JPG. So there is an online converter available on google.com where you could simply convert from PDF to JPG files. I have some physics questions, I have some maths questions. So whichever question you want, just convert them into JPG formats so that we could easily incorporate them into the Google Forms. So I'm going from scratch and I have clicked over here, and this is my Google Drive, and let me just create a new form or a new quiz, Google form, and here it is. And I would convert this. I will go to settings, quizzes, and I will make this a quiz. Since I'm making this video only to show you how to incorporate the questions of maths, physics, or some other in which we have long answers. So for all rest of the basics, kindly watch the first video. So here you could see that when I roll over my mouse over the question, so I get this symbol. So I will click on this symbol, and I see here there is an option of upload. So I could incorporate the pictures from camera also if I have the photos, if I can use Google Drive or Google Image Search. Since I have the pictures of my questions on my system, I will go to upload and I will click on browse, and it will take me to the system. And suppose that I want to add here the question of maths. So this is my maths question. I will click on open. So here you can see that my question is here, and now I can write the answers. If suppose that we have the answers also in these forms only, then those should also be saved on my system or on my phone in the form of a picture, so that I can go to this box and then again upload that particular image over here. Then again I click here on a plus symbol for my next question, and again I have rolled over my mouse over here, and again I have this box. I will click on browse, and this time I am adding a physics question. The only thing that you should have your questions in the form of pictures on your system. You can take the picture from your phone and transfer those pictures to your laptop. So this is my physics question. And similarly, I could give the options. I have again clicked on plus sign, and now in this question, I would tell you how to give the questions of chemistry in which already the options are given. So here I have clicked on this box once again. I've clicked on browse. And I will upload a chemistry question over here. And now you could see that this question already have some answers, A, B, C, or D. Then how to give them? So we have to give here the options A, then here B, sorry, then here B, C, D. And then how to set the answers, how to make them required, all those settings have been explained in my first video. So this is how, suppose that if the answer is C, in that you could specify answer as C. So if you have questions like in this form also, and you have those questions in the picture form, so you could definitely incorporate those questions like this. So this will make your task easier, I suppose. Thank you. And it is always, I'm again and again advising that before viewing this video, kindly view the first video. All the basics of creating it have been explained in that. Thank you. Now I would explain how to set the limit, the time limit. You could go to these three dots, click on add-ons. You will see a screen and you could see here form limiter. It is already installed. So first of all, let me uninstall it and then let me tell you how to install it once again. So you click on install. Click on continue. Go to your account. Click on allow. And here you will see that it will be installed. So form limiter has been installed. I will click on done. In case you don't find form limiter here, you can just write form limiter in this space and you will be able to find it. You could see here. So now my form limiter has been installed. I will close this. I will go to select, click on date and time. As today is 18th May, so I could select that it should stop accepting the form responses on 19th May. If I have a class at 9 o'clock, then I would be setting the time of 9:35, that no student would be able to submit their tests after 9:35 a.m. And I can click here set, and I could send a message to those who will be submitting it late that this form is no longer accepting the responses. Time is over. Save and enable. And we have set the time limit. You could see an icon over here, which is the add-ons. When you will click here, you can see form limiter. Whenever you will click on form limiter, you can see here set limit. You will click here on set limit and you will again find it over here. And then you can again set the limit. So this is how it works. And we can set the limit also. Thank you.